I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Wow, he's got the big hair. Anyway. Bye. Didn't even need Mega Evolution. This is ridiculous. I agree. Send out a fire Pokemon against the water Pokemon. That is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. This is too bipolar for me. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please, join us inside. I feel like I'm gonna get fucking shanked, but fair. I suppose I'll join. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region right off the map? That weapon was Az's creation. We only see Az as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would never have been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now, it appears Az is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Sliggy, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open sesame! Well, that works really well. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned Az's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that Az created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Okay. Bye! Damn, we get a whole nother area? Wait, so that was another fucking lie then, that there's no... Well, whatever. I figured enough time passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysandre Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find the elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. So that was another fucking lie then, that there aren't more areas anyway. can't believe this. I mean, I totally can, but I can't believe this. Damn. Ah. Ba-boom. I'm guessing the warp pads work now? Yeah. It's a cool throwback, though, like, honestly. That's what's so great about series like Pokemon, if you're, like, a diehard fan, or really, even if you're just, like, a fan who's been here for a while. All these, like, extra... things that you know about, and all these like throwbacks and callbacks when you get something like this game. Ah, teleported. Another Dawnstone. Okay. Okay, well, I can't actually go out here, so... So what did that do for me, then? Because I don't really... Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, there are multiple. Whoops. The servers are just filled with terabytes of porn. Well, I don't know about that. Is Lizandre really that kind of dude? Would he have tons of Pokemon porn? Maybe he would. Who knows? Bye. Ah, nice. Okay, there we go. Dark Pulse. I'm more surprised that there's things here that are like still running. That's actually way more impressive. Okay, well that's the way we're supposed to go, but I want to check what's in here first. Might be some little extras. What? What's attacking me? Oh, that thing. Do I have like a... Yeah, I have a Dusk Ball. Surely the Dusk Ball applies here, right? It is quite dark in here, I would argue. Apparently it does not. Well, that's fine. An ice heal. You get a lot of items. The game does give you like a ton of items. It's very much fair, I feel. I believe that's the entrance. It's a little laggy in here, though, it seems, which is really weird. Okay, so we're gonna need... Oh, never mind. Okay, we can't actually get in there. But we're gonna need a different card for here. So I'm just gonna... see where this one takes us. Rare candy. XP candy. Okay. Oh, well, there's the key card. Okay. That works, I guess. Not here. It was this one. Is this, like, even necessary, or am I doing some optional shit here? Am I not supposed to be able to catch these guys here? I can't believe that that's the case. I think the catch rates are just fucking insane in here. That's really the problem. There we go. Yeah, there we go, see? Okay, we've got another switching here. I don't know if we're doing the right thing or if this is just like extra stuff that gives us like items and maybe some Pokemon. But it is what it is. Some teleporters here. I should most likely heal up my girls. Ooh, a max revive. I don't know if that was worth it, but we got it. A nugget. Okay. Oh shit. That's a big ass fucking Arbok. What's effective against you? You're like poison something, right? Oh, really? Come on. That's bullshit. I was totally fucking evading. Alright, let's get back in there. I mean, that shouldn't be too difficult. Hey guys, don't worry, I just died. It was... which one? It was down here, yeah. I fucking love, by the way, that, like... And I know I'm still harping on the fucking Xander J video after so many, like, weeks. But I do fucking love how, like... It was all like, oh, there's like no areas. And then there's just a whole fucking, like, lab area here, too. That's like an entire fucking throwback to X and Y that apparently Mr. Game Too Easy didn't fucking bother to mention. Nice, got an Arbok. And lab key card C. The reason why I say that, and the reason why it bothers me so much, is because, like, I find it fucking bullshit that somebody will make, like, a video like that, hating on something, and in and of itself, that's fine, right? But, like, then at the very least, you have to be honest. Like, I don't mind if you don't like a game. I don't mind if you think a game is stupid. I don't mind if you want to, like, talk shit on a game. But at the very least, be truthful, right? I don't think that that's, like, a crazy amount to ask, but what do I know? Okay, so there ought to be another area somewhere, unless I just did the thing I was supposed to do beforehand. Oh no, never mind. Come on. Nice. Nice. Alright, we're getting there. I don't know if there's like... Oh. Okay. This seems like not necessarily where I'm supposed to be. Looks like you have to defeat it to continue. Well, I mean, that was kind of the idea, wasn't it? Well, if I'm being real, I would have rather picked something else, but... No, I don't... I meant to... I actually wanted to catch the small dudes, but fine. I guess they wouldn't have let me capture the big guy anyway, so it's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So I was... Oh! I was supposed to do this anyway. I thought... Okay, well, I thought that the first keycard was already what we needed. One of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosenge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. Usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. Then they absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Oh yeah, wasn't that the thing? Yeah, that was like a thing in X and Y. Unfortunately, I don't remember X and Y all that well. We might have to play it on the stream at some point. There? Is there like a reason for me to go there, or? I love the design of this place. Large XP. Okay. That didn't really do a lot for me. Sick room, guys. Sick, awesome fucking room. Oh shit, that was wrong. Sick, awesome. Yeah, it's the large candy. It's the large EXP candy hallway. That was my favorite. The famous, you know, the famous one. Ayo, it's dark as fuck in here. Oh, thanks. That helped. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Well, let's start with File 1. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokémon that had perished. We had found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. Or Josenge Town, I don't fucking... It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokémon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokémon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokémon? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokémon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokémon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. Yeah, or other people die, but I guess you couldn't say that. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Oh shit, dog! Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was. Az created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. L! But how? This is my fucking home, you moron. Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I live here. I have lost my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is Az. That's kinda gay. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokémon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plan for Tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key Az carried. So I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much. I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and the trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is a truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lizandre Cafe wanted you to learn. Go speak with Grisham and with Az, then do what must be done. That's fucking awesome, holy shit. That's cool as hell. Like, obviously, you need to know of X and Y to be able to, like, piece together what this all means, but, like, I mean, come on. You can't tell me this shit isn't cool. Oh, right. Did you see Lizandre? I met him inside. Think that he's still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Gazelle, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Sliggy. You now know the truth of Az's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get Az's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With Az's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, you also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then, I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Az's Floette. Go talk with the rest of MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Az's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. Damn. Damn! Shit's going crazy. This party's getting crazy. Scabadi da do da dee da da. Ayo, Az, I learned some shit. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, Sliggy, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flair Nouveau. He's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Ah, finally, we're on the roof. This is my favorite spot. Sliggy, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yup. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokémon and their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines. Jesus. Where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I'd loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokémon that I loved. In my rage, I remade the device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokémon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. She's still pissed. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. Perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Angie is. Angie? That is what is hidden within deep within Prism Tower. Ange? I built the machine to give meaning to the eternal life I'd burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use the machine after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke the machine and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel. Never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though, that is only my conjecture. Let returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. She likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all the events into motion, Az. I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. Az still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen? I mean, he is right, though. I mean, you know. I appreciate that Az is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own power limits. I am truly sorry. I understand, Az. Just leave this to Team MZ. Sliggy, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. Yeah. Knew we could count on you, Sliggy. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau. Now go earn a challenger's ticket so you can challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will be forever grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Okay, old man.